So in this video, we're going on to another one of those kind of variation stitches. In this one, we're doing a knotted stem stitch, or sometimes it's called Portuguese knotted stem stitch. So as you can guess, it's a variation on your stem stitch. So if you're familiar with that, you should get the hang of this one easily enough. So we're coming up at the beginning of the line here, going down a stitch length away. And as usual with our stem stitch, you're holding that over to the right hand side because we're working up away from ourselves. So keeping that loop of thread over to the right hand side and coming up at that halfway point in there. Okay, halfway between where your thread is coming up and where it's going back down. And just pulling that into place. Then what we're going to do is pass under this stitch that's in here. Okay, so you're passing under once and twice in there, and then you're going a little bit further along. Remember, keeping that thread to the right and coming up at the previous stitch, pulling that into place and passing under that previous stitch. So just this one we've just laid down here, we're passing under that one, but we're not moving under the first stitch, if that makes sense. So just this one that we've just laid down, under 1, 2, and further along the line, remember to keep that thread over to the right again and come up at the previous stitch. And once again, you're passing under that stitch you've just laid once, twice, and then down further along the line. So passing just under that last stitch you laid. Keeping to the right and down on the line. Up at the previous stitch, passing under, oops, caught my other stitching there, under and under and further along the line. Now up at the previous stitch, passing under. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just pushing up the fabric at the back there with the ball of my finger at the back, so it just makes it a little bit easier to pass under that thread and not catch any fabric as I'm doing that. Keeping to the right, pull that into place, and now you're passing under it. And moving along the line. So you can kind of see how it is very similar to your stem stitch, but just with those added little twists as you go as well, those little kind of dips under the thread there. And that's basically your knotted stem stitch. So see how you get on with that one. If you do have any trouble, don't be afraid to drop me an email or a message on social media. I'm always here to help as well. But hopefully you get on all right with that one, and I will see you in the next video then.